Recently, the chairman of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, said with the latest increase in interest rates to almost 30% by the CBN will affect local manufacturing businesses, adding that nobody can create a job with interest rate of 30%. We are on the streets of Abuja to ask ordinary citizens what are their biggest challenges in their own businesses.
Increasing the interest rate is not the solution. Let us sustain ourselves in sugar production, in wheat production, in fish. We are still importing fish. We have a common border with the Atlantic Ocean. Why should the states like Delta, like Lagos, like Ondo, Ogun, rivers, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, why can they not have fishing company? Or why can't the federal government set up fishing company to go into the Atlantic and catch fish and bring to us? The people we are importing fish from, Morocco, Norway, and the rest of them, they are going to the sea to import, to catch the fish. Why can't we catch the fish ourselves and instead of importing?
Put yourself in the shoe of certain policies you are making as a, how it affects people. It's not actually going to be easy for companies, for manufacturers, for businesses to thrive, for economy to thrive with this latest interest rate by CBN.
Dangote is speaking from the aspect of being a businessman who is not just into petroleum, he's into business. There's Dangote pennies, there's Dangote spaghetti, sugar, he's also into food. Also, Erisco Foods, some of the indigenous manufacturers in Nigeria have not been empowered. Let's talk about the Inosin, the Erisco food, some locally made. Just a few days ago, the federal government is talking about adopting measures that will necessarily mandate Nigerians to start patronizing made in Nigerian goods and commodities. What modalities have they set in place? What infrastructure are they giving to the average businessman to thrive?
Some of these manufacturers manufactured goods depend to an extent. Some of the components of their manufacturing are imported. Hence, when when interest rates are increased, the consequence is upon importation, they have to pay more. And looking at the fact that in the business rules, you want to say 10% for the laborer and other percentage used in running businesses. It is indeed a terrible time for manufacturers and Aliko Dangote and the others who are into the manufacturing. The government will just have no option than to look into this and review.
This government, we voted for them. When we voted for them, they know how to reach us. We know how to get them. They know how to reach us. If there is anything they need to do, they know how to do it. By reaching us, they bring it down. They know they know the numbers of Nigeria. How many you can afford. How many you can get. So they let the increment go high. Because we are hoping that the things will definitely come down. So we are not expecting anything to go high again. It will not be easy for common man. He cannot buy, he cannot sell, he cannot travel, he cannot do anything.
When the policy is not favoring them. For example, now somebody that have small capital as entrepreneur who want to have a company and manage 2 or 3 or 4 people, engage them. And when the policy cannot encourage, the policy is harsh for a small-scale entrepreneur to thrive, it have a negative impact.
So I'm even suggesting they should bring it down to 15%, so it can make life easy for the lower people, because the finger hand is not equal. Dangote, Aliko, chairman of Dangote Group now, he can feed everybody in Kano, in his domain, and give them sustainable living. Yes.
I think it's a hell, man. Things is getting out of hand because we can't believe what we are seeing, because a lot of people now, a lot of business is crashing and a lot of people are going down because of the way the country is. Everybody is tired of the country and everybody tired of the situation of things.
That's the reaction of ordinary Nigerians. From the voices of the streets, I am Nasiru Usman, reporting for Signature TV News.